Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, I love my night job, bro. In the night, they be trying to throw stuff away. Give me a whole bowl of guacamole. Make some chip dip out of it for free. Can't beat that. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. All right. Um, Couple things I want to go over, like regs, mutt, like two different territories, man. And you gotta, like I said, I always try to say you gotta use elbow grease when it comes to regs, but you gotta improvise to get what you want when you need it. So you ain't sitting there relying on committing. Okay, you don't want to be committing out there. If it's 2024 and you spamming pass commit or run commit to stop something that's beating you, you're not playing defense. You sitting there, it's too wishy washy, and you guessing. You're not sure what they doing. They flip it up on you. You're gonna get penalized. You know, last thing you want to do is pass commit and they fucking flip to a run, and then your defense can't tackle and they get slowed down. Give me one second. So I'm gonna make some changes to how I run my stuff. So what I might end up doing is using Hobbs as a safety. I'm just trying to think if I could put him as like a safety number 2. I'm gonna play with these packages a little bit. You know, he's like I could put him as my number 3 corner and then just sub him in when I need him. Think. And Hobbs is like down here. One of my best options as a safety, like Hobbs and Merrick are my stronger, better acceleration awareness on point, change of direction there. And obviously you got that 93 jump. Decent tackle, ain't gonna be perfect. He's a great man in his own. He's like an upgrade over else. But I'm gonna probably end up using Merrick as my starting strong safety. Figure it out. Give me one sec. Might do that. He's got the press. Make that change. I'm gonna just start pulling Mal as my starting safety for right now. got American Elves. All right, so what I want to start doing in my 3-4 is running 3 corners. So it's going to be, this guy need to be able to play slot, and you need to play to the outside. So what we're going to actually make a couple of changes to my depth chart. Because sometimes I use it versus trips, so that field side corner, strong side corner, he need to be able to play the slot as well as play the outside. So I'm probably going to put Jack Jones right there and then let Bennett be off on the outside with that speed. So we're going to have to make some changes. Especially with me being on a win streak. Probably gonna start Van Roten over Parham too, because I notice I manually sub them and I only use Parham for like screens and stuff, and then we're just gonna test Parham and James straight up. So James got better awareness. You want to make sure everybody on your line got good awareness. So that'll give me 4 guys 80 plus, 3 guys 85 plus. So that'll be straight. And then I can just bring Parham in on screens and trap runs. Depending on which side I want to go to, I can just sub him. I think that'll be more convenient than trying to sub him out and then try to bring him in somewhere else. So other than that, same thing with Meredith. He's more of a trap run guy. I think it was like Meredith and that's it. All right. But free safety, we're gonna start pulling out. Strong safety, we're gonna start Merrick and Elps. And then pull them out right there. Manually sub, no. In my corners, we're gonna make a little bit of a change. It's gonna be Bennett. Hobbs is gonna be my number 3. So it'll be Bennett, Jack Jones, Bennett, and Hobbs. That way I can use Hobbs as my star and, manually sub him where I need him at in my base defense. So that's going to give me my two of my fastest corners on the outside in terms of acceleration. I know Bennett doesn't have the awareness threshold that I want, but he should be okay. He does have good off-ball technique too, so we'll kind of see what we can get with him. But other than that, we're going to say them changes. And just remind myself that Hobbs is now my star, so that means he'll be manually subbed at safety in some formations. And he's a little bit more rangy than my traditional safeties are. Everybody want to play with the Chiefs today. That basically tells me that he's not good without telling me that he's not good.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here we go. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
21. Hey, alert!
Jimmy going to look to throw it on the first play. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Here we go.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, gun.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
65. I got
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
White.
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. And now the ball's out.
Oh, my God, yeah.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
Come on,
Start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, they've got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Oh, the first
Yeah,
play
the total maladjustment already playing dividends.
And the Raiders will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
I got this.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Adams. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down.
Well, here we go. I got you.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And his throw is incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, gun. 11. Flag. 13. 12.
Garoppolo again.
Oh, you're supposed to.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's
You're supposed to run an out route, bro. Come on now.
The Chiefs are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. Few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say no better sight, well, not for the quarterback to just throw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the throne room after this ball game. Tell all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone.
Defending adjustment.
Bad throw there. It's
That's a big.
intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it, and the Raiders are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. So a nice play defensively by the rookie, coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Here we go. 21. Hey, gun.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Garoppolo now. That's caught by Tucker. So nothing doing there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
You file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats.
The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. 3rd and 5. As they've got it as we resume action.
11. 21.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Go ahead.
To throw is Garoppolo. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. And Garoppolo, maybe a free play. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
1, Omaha. Wait. I got
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Garoppolo on 1st down. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Here we go.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a yard.
65. Hey, gun. 11.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Into space at the 45. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, Can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Here we go.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. It gets it right back to Mayer. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
11. Go ahead.
Garoppolo. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
13. 12. I got
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Lock.
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. And he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Two.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. The left side throw complete to Adams. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We score. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Now Garoppolo to try again after the pick 6. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Hey, gun. One, Omaha.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time you wait for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
I got this.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Oh, and that is incomplete.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
65. Gun, gun.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And they've been kept off the scoreboard in this first half, but here toward the end, they're trying to change that in one fell swoop, but that winds up incomplete.
Here we go, here we go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. There's Garoppolo to throw. That's caught by Myers. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. I got you. 11, 11. 21, 21. Here we go.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Davante Adams. As time expires in the first half. And the Raiders have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding the situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
I don't use zone drops. You should not be using zone drops in Madden at all.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Michael Dana in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
21.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
I got you. 11.
Now Garoppolo. Touchdown Raiders. Hunter Renfrow, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Garoppolo going to stay on the field with the Raider offense. They'll go for 2. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
Again, and Mahomes is going to go down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety.
All right, partner, deuce is wild on this sequence. 2 plays, 2 sacks, and now 2 points thanks to the safety. Offensively, there just didn't seem to be much of a plan when they came out on attack. That led the defense create a little chaos up front and set up one of their guys to make a play and get through and record the sack.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Garoppolo going to lead the Raiders up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The open man here, Renfro. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Here we go, here we go.
This 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Back to Renfro again, complete. He's still on his feet. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Hunter Renfro with now his 2nd touchdown of this.
Get out of that cover 3 cloud.
And they are able to add on to their advantage. Now Garoppolo will lead his guys up to go for the 2-point try. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Mahomes now to throw. That is caught, and he will have a Chiefs first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. That is pulled in by a Diamond Kelsey. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 3.
Hey, 15.
Now here's Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 34-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here's Pacheco once again. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. In motion comes the tight end left.
15. Hey, 57 colors.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with a football. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
I got you.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And that's complete to Adams. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Hey,
Renfro, the motion man. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Go ahead.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And he is going to have a Raiders first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
11.
First down, Raiders.
Hey, gun.
Renfro, the motion man. Garoppolo now, first down throw. That's caught left side, Myers with it. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Here we go.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro.
Get out of that 3-3, bro. You're making this too easy.
Right around the 40. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
Las Vegas.
I got you. Hey, alert!
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. It's caught here by Adams. And he's got
Stop trying to lurk it, bro.
To the 20 before he's dropped.
I'm gonna high-low your ass.
2 minutes to go in this football game.
Here we go.
Oh, Garoppolo's going to throw it. And this one is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Hey, gun. One, Omaha. Wait. 65. Hey, go.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
I got you. 21. Here we go. Stay high.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
This is caught. Touchdown. Jacoby Myers from 8
Wasting your time trying to blitz me, bro.
And the Raiders have put this one to bed.
Notice I throw it too fast.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Chiefs 6.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something that we'll discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again. That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
We'll see, man. Like, I'm trying not to throw off too much of what I do. Like, when you play with different teams, it kind of throw you off on things like it's a different scheme. So I'd have to really just kind of sit in the lab with them before I just sit there and play with them.
They face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
15.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. He's going to let it fly.
Thought he would have thrown it past me.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelce.
Man, I'm not familiar with that team, bro. You asking me to play with a team I'm not familiar with my scheme. I got to know the players.
Touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
It's caught at the 1, and he is going to get in there for the 2 points.
No,
to make
it's
this
different personnel, different team.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide.
I'd have to look at the team.
Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Or are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
You really want to play me again, bro?
At their own 15-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense for Las
I mean,
Vegas
you got the
about
Chiefs.
set
I
to
mean, how
begin
much
the
real
drive.
team can you get?
And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
I got this. 11. Flag!
Garoppolo looking to throw. He's going to let it go again. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
13. Hey, gun. 12. Stand.
Now Garoppolo. He's got his target. That's complete. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
I got this. Block! Stand.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. This is caught by Tucker. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
Here we go.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. There's Garoppolo to throw. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
2. 11.
Garoppolo now. That's caught by Tucker. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles. But
Good shit, Jimmy G.
That offense kind of kicked things into another gear. And
I saw those two weird pit, man. I threw that bitch 46 times.
Just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up.
Adams 11 for 125. Tucker 6 for 62. Renfro 5 for 110. Mayer 4 for 69. 4 for 37, 3 for 34, 1 for 2. All over the place. So I moved Bennett back to the outside, familiar with his speed. Able to take that one-on-one with the match press. Kind of jammed the backside pretty good. Pressure. Hold him out in quarters. Bullshit ass fumble. You believe everything that dude says. I didn't say that I wouldn't. I'm just saying I got to look at them. I got to translate what I like to do. I run a 3-4 front, if I'm not mistaken. The Seahawks are 4-3. We've got to switch the personnel. I want saying you got to look at the team. I run a 3-4 front this year. Say 3-4 front. So I'm about to make a push. And we got 2 guys and 1 on the outside. And that's not even that. I'm looking at, there's certain things that I'm looking for because I run a quarters. So I need my guy to be able to play flats. Probably put Bush and Brooks on the outside. That's a little bit in depth wise for what I want. Probably put Wagner and Bush on the outside. Alright, I gotta figure out who has the most pass rush point. We'll probably go by overall. Paul got 71 awareness. Maybe Mafe. In Wosu. Left in Wosu, right in Mafe.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Two teams that came into the NFL together back in 1976. The Seahawks and Bucs are underway. Coming out of the end zone, D. Eskridge. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Dwayne Eskridge. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Seahawks. And now they'll try to make this 8-0 here as they'll go for two with this crowd in a state of shock. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. They're going to try and run. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
Run. What's that?
A quick throw caught by Owens on one. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Mike Evans. Touchdown. Tampa Bay. Mike Evans. 75 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Lockett the man in motion. On 1st down, Smith. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
It's almost human nature, isn't it? They score on one play, you come out on offense, you try and do exactly the same thing. They tried the deep ball, couldn't quite connect, but give them an A for effort.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Back to the air, Smith on 2nd down. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. And got his man complete. It's a big play there for Seattle. 49 yards.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield. A combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Geno. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. Touchdown, Seahawks. Noah Fant, 39 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. In motion left goes a tight end. They're going to keep it on the ground. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. A first down throw for Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Latin. Yeah, he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 down, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Let's go. What's that?
Mayfield to throw it. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were in the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Seattle. 45 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Smith. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage and make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Smith throwing again. And incomplete on the deep ball. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Throw out wide to Walker. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Metcalf motions left. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Now Gino on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Smith now to throw. Flushed out right. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. Making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. Here's Smith. Buying time to his left. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Smith will stay out there. The offense is going to go here on fourth down. Here we go on fourth. Smith. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. It's going to be a gain of 13 there as they convert by a good 3 yards on fourth down. From the red zone now, Smith. Being chased out left. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Well, they might need to change the pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
After the turnover, here's Locke. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Buccaneers 6. Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try the right side here with White. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers get a bit closer.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And it is good. That cuts the lead now to 11, 24-13 our score. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Here's Moore. He will return it. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 2nd down, here's Locke. He's going to get this complete here to Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now Locke. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Locke looks to throw it again. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Lockett the man in motion. Locke working out of the gun. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Here's Locke. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Locke now on first down. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Locke again. Smith and Jigbo hauling it in on the out route. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. Throwing now is Gino. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime. They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Steps away to his left. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
Kings!
Final play of the half, Mayfield. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. Now inside the 25. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, certainly they haven't had the ideal first half, but there's some momentum for them to take into halftime.
Yeah, and it might not be that wild momentum, that you see sometimes where they score late and teams go sprinting off and the whole deal. No, it might not be that, but it does give them a better feeling about themselves and what they can accomplish in the second half.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard. Mike Evans, he's going to go. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Mayfield's throw taken in by Palmer. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now. First down, here's White. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. Here now, 2nd and 4. Mayfield now. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
To throw, Mayfield. That is caught. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Mayfield looks to throw. Looking Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs have got it back to within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the podcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. On the return, it's Eskridge, and he'll bring it out. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here is the run back. We'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Lockett, the man in motion. Lock now on 1st down. This complete to Lockett. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
And the Seahawks first down.
Lockett, the motion man right. Throwing on 1st down is Lock. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Oh, here Lockett with a chance to run it. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to widen their advantage. Gino's going to throw. And they don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands, he just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach, everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus.
Man, y'all got
All the way in and tuck it away.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's that?
And he gets it down to the 32. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Going right side is White. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mayfield to throw it. Dancing to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. Final minute now in the third quarter. Now Baker going to change it up.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Now Mayfield. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
White running to the left. And power running here down to the 6-yard line.
The 6-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
They stay on the ground with White. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this third quarter of play. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Rashad White, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Stop outside runs.
Conversion is successful, and the lead is down to a field goal here in the fourth. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This fielded right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Block it in motion right. To throw on second down is Smith. He'll get that to Charbonnet. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Here's Smith. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Throwing again is Smith. He hits his target, Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 1st and 10, Smith.
Oh, EA.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Bucs are right back in this football game. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Oh, they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They got to go back out there and play.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. What?
Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And a catch right side by Evans. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. There's Evans again, complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. He gets it over the middle to Palmer. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 25-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is White. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. And that flag accepted. They'll come up now. 2nd and 9. Here's Mayfield. Got his man complete over the middle. That's
One thing failed it.
now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit.
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Here's 1st and goal.
Run. Hurry.
Here's White.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Alert. Stop.
White is not going to get in here as they push him back to the
I
2-yard
didn't,
line.
bro. Like, fucking made me fumble. I mean, I threw a pass. It was open to Metcalf, and then it just bobbled. Like,
For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. White.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time. Mayfield on fourth down.
I didn't choke.
And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And he will take this one home. It's a touch.
Ever doubt me? Your tight end is fast. Quarterback's a little bit better than what I'm used to. That's about it, really.
It's the NFL on EA Sports.
I don't know about Metcalf dropping that pass that he dropped either.
Straight ahead,
But
we've got a
whatever.
pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in
I
Buffalo.
like Nigba.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
What up? I'm gonna try to, but he just didn't get open.
Into the air right away is Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, home. Regular.
Throwing now is Allen. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. Inside the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And now on the heels of the pick six, here's their offense on the field sooner than intended, as they'll try to make it 8-0. After the interception, here's Smith. Flush to his right, and he will get in to make it 8-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now, as this one's in the air. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. Deontay Hardy. He's inside the 20. And a terrific return as they finally do stop it, but not before he's inside the 15.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Allen to try again after the pick 6. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Allen. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And the Seahawks are going to take over here up near the 40. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Now Geno on 1st down. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. Lockett, the motion man right. On 1st down, it's Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is caught. Touchdown. DK Metcalf, 48 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. Gabriel Davis, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis, 77 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Hey, tight. What's that?
Allen will try to throw for it. Here's a diving catch right side. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is a big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Lockett the man in motion. Smith on 1st down.
No.
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he'll get it
We're in the
down
corner.
inside the 35-yard line. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Allen to throw it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Middle. Half 85. Yep.
Now Allen. Forced out to his left.
Man, come on, you was a corner. I mean,
He's going to go out of bounds, but he
the
takes
linebacker shouldn't let him do that to you.
Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the 1st down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Stop. Half. What's that?
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the 1st quarter. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
What's that?
To the air, Allen. And it is caught. Touchdown, Bills. Khalil Shakir, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bills are back within a couple of the lead. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2.
Alert! What's that?
They'll try and throw for it. Eluding the pressure right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Here's Moore. He will return it. And he returns this to the 22.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this 3rd drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. And trying to find Jackson Smith and Jigba. And that'll bring up second down. Block it in motion right.
Hey, Tony! Hey, alert! Alert! Strike!
Second and 10, Smith again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Here's Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 24 yards. Block at the man in motion. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba. 54 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Now the Seahawks again deciding to go for two. Gino's going to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by two more. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Cook up the gut. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
2nd and 7. Here's Cook again. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
56.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
And he's got the first as they bring him down at the 28-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves to James.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know, the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a 1st down.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The kick by Bass is good, and this is back down to a 7-point game. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk in the 20. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. They'll roll him out right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. On the return, it's Eskridge, and he'll bring it out. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
On 1st and 10, Smith. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Lockett the motion man right.
Snowball. 53.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Smith throwing again. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They snap it to Smith. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Lock it in motion right. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's Smith now on second down. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Throwing on third down, Smith. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. Block at the man in motion. On fourth down, Smith. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. There he goes, left side. And he's going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick six on the other side, and now they get a pick six of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for six. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition pick six from earlier in this game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Here's Smith. And he's going to be intercepted.
Madden.
Rasul Douglas picks it. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time.
3-4 minutes to the sideline.
What you're expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Davis. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Devin Witherspoon takes him down defensively.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on second down.
Oh, I couldn't pick that? Literally out in front of him?
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Throwing is Allen on third.
I couldn't pick that either, even though I shaded underneath.
Touchdown! Khalil Shakir. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's Bass now to send it away. Here's Moore. He will return it. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down. Back to throw, Smith. And Walker with it over the middle. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Escaping the pressure right. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
And the Seahawks first down.
Now Smith. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to find time for his guys to make a play, but in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. He hits his target, Lockett. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Returning right back to Lockett. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett. 29 yards. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They're going to try and run for it. And he will get into the end zone. So how about that for putting it on the line? They've taken the lead by a point here in the 4th quarter. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. They'll try the middle with Cook, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Bills. Dawson Knox, 47 yards. And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2. Now Allen going to change it up. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. On the return, it's Eskridge, and he'll bring it out. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Smith. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Smith's going to throw it. Going right back to Smith and Jigba. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. From the gun, it's Walker. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now 2nd down and a few inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he is not going to get in as the big body stop him at the 1. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them in their game.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Smith keeps it on the sneak. And he's across for a touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gap. Side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, but they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
They're going to try and run. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
Cheese.
Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. In the ensuing kickoff, they were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us, because we got to watch it and call it. That magic
When people can't defend things with their scheme, they start doing weird shit.
What a game all the way through.
So that'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our crew.
And if you hike it
You've been
in the middle of them doing weird shit,
on EA Sports.
you'll have wide open people.
We say so long from Buffalo.
Game shouldn't have been close. Gino decent. Walker okay. I like Smith Nijba. He's pretty solid. Outside of that one drop, it was pretty solid for me. Lockett going to be that heavy dose target. It's not getting a lot. I mean, Drake Thomas, he was going to be a Raider. He was on the practice squad. Fucking Seahawks stole him from us. He's pretty solid. Not really getting a lot of sacks. Normally I get like 5 with the Raiders. I think the Raiders have a better pass rush. So, I mean, if I'm comparing contrast, I think Seahawks have better quarterbacks, a better line in general, without having to improvise too much. Probably better overall depth at receiver, but not necessarily the greatest. Like, I mean, situational receivers are pretty good, but definitely got the better tight end. Like right now, like pretty fast. I need to take a little quick intermission. I got to use the restroom. I'll be back. Give me 1 sec. Sorry about that, fellas. When you gotta go, you gotta go. I had to go. I'll do one more with them. Nice little win streak. It's 82 defense, 77 offense. So technically, they're just a little bit better. Still gonna play with my Raiders, though.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
They need a pass rush.
Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting, an onside kick to start this thing. Have recovered. So how about that? I mean, wow, go on the road, start the game with an onside kick, they recover it. Bold, but hey, it turned out beautiful.
His team might even say gorgeous.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Smith going to look to throw right away. He throws there, incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Gino. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Seattle. Noah Fant, 56 yards. And the Seahawks are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed.
Oh, he tries to give it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. On first down at Stafford. And this is taken in by the tight end, Bryson Hopkins. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. To throw on second down to Stafford. That's complete once again to Hopkins. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Throwing is Stafford. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
This one goes underneath to Walker. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Smith. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
13 next.
Lockett, the motion man right.
Hey, let's go Sunday. Hey, trio left. 40
On 1st down, it's Smith. Outright to Smith and Jigba. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down. Lockett, the man in motion. Again, Smith. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Smith. Over the middle, complete. And it's a fumble.
Oh, no.
And the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And he's free going down the left side. It's a
Fumbling
foot race.
passes like that, bro.
So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created?
Not used to that. Running backs fumbling like that.
I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
And he's got it. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Williams diving for the end zone. He is in. Touchdown.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dot. Always a fan of the dot. Brett Maher on for the extra point. And he's got it to make it now 9-6. Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. Dwayne Eskridge elects to bring it out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points, Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They just got to find a way to get it done.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? After one, our score 9. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Tuesday.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. Noah Fant with a catch on the crossing route. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Smith. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Geno down to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Block it in motion right. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. And that last penalty makes this 3rd down play a little more interesting. 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Geno. Finding Lockett for the catch here on the out route. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Buying time to his left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Back to throw, Smith. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put in.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Now Smith on 3rd and goal toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
I did not mean to throw it.
They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. A long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. Goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
Second down and 6 now. Now Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And Higbee going to have a Rams first down as he's got it up to the 13. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On first down, Stafford here. Screen play set up for Williams. No gain on the screen there at second down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Flush to his right.
Holding.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Back to the air, Stafford on second down. His throw incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A slim deficit here in a 1-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Throwing again is Stafford. That's caught. Puka Nacua. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Monday.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Now a 2nd and 6.
53. Ready.
Throwing is Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Stafford. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
I want to use him versus zone. He's not playing the type of zones I need.
Take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Clock now on 1st down. Going right back to Smith and Jigba. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this 1st half. A final shot before half for Locke. Going for Metcalf.
Why you stop running your route?
So he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Why?
And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this 1st half of action.
Bro, what the fuck,
so
man?
Down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. On 1st down, Locke.
Oh no, Locke. Yeah, I'm gonna take you out.
But it's intercepted. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to pull the playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Now Geno. This complete to Lockett. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. Now Smith. And that's going to be caught downfield by Fant. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. That one goes for 24 yards.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. He'll buy some time right. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Rolling to his right. His pass caught at the 4. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the play. And that will lead to a 3rd and goal. And if you're going to pass down here, you better get that in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. And as we both know, the field's already condensed. There's just not a lot of space. So you've got to create some by getting some people downfield into the end zone. If you want to throw it short, you've got to have some movement, some room in order to do that. That one didn't.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Dwayne Eskridge. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have retaken a third-quarter lead. Geno's going to throw. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try. And a touchdown apparently not enough. They want more. An onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And pressure pressure coming, and they got him once again. Flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks.
Even keeping the back in for extra protection on third down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Hey, 15.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, you think about it, though, that interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was 4th down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again, hey, it was just like a punt, right? So we end up taking possession of the ball. But you're exactly right about it. Should have slapped it down. Field position would be better for his offense. But how many times do you get a chance to make an interception that you turn it down? That's when your instinct kicks in and you take the football. In this case, a better decision would have been to knock the ball down.
Here's 2nd and 3. Lockett the man in motion. 2nd down, here's Charbonnet. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will see. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. Lockett the man in motion. On 1st and 10, Smith. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Lockett the motion man right. On 1st down, it's Smith.
A good play on the ball, getting a hand on it, but it was tipped up in the air before falling incomplete. And that leads to way too many moments where bad things can happen for a defense and good things can happen for an offense. And this is tough to teach in today's football because everyone wants to make a highlight play. Tip it up in the air, grab it yourself, take it the other way. But sometimes that can backfire. How do you teach these guys to just make the good, solid, fundamental play of knocking it to the ground and not trying to make a highlight reel play that could backfire?
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And now Smith going to change the play. Lockett the man in motion. And they'll run on 3rd down to Charbonnet. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now they'll shift things around. On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. 3rd and 7 now. Gino now to throw. He'll get that to Charbonnet. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 20-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, it's a clip. Check 58.
From the red zone now, Smith. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Now 2nd and 9. Block it in motion right.
13 there.
Throwing now is Gino. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. From 19 yards away. And the Seahawks will add to their 4th quarter lead. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. Here's Smith looking to throw. Complete at the 1.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wondered maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
This is 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
Here now, 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Stafford. And this is intercepted, and that should do.
Bye-bye. Got us a nice little win streak. Oh, I'm like 19 away from 1,000. One more in me, fellas. I can get ready for work. I haven't really needed to, bro. Like, most of the people I play, they be in man. I can't use slower receivers against man, for real.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Dallas Cowboys. And the Cowboys are able to recover. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll get it inside the 35. 2nd down and 8. Throwing, Prescott. And Cooks has it over the middle. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 54, wide in. 26.
Prescott to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And this one is right down the middle. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. Well, they coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go, but when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made this game a lot more difficult for themselves by turning it over. Fortunate there.
On first down, Garoppolo. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Open man is Tucker. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
13.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And Jacobs is going to have a Raiders first down as a tackle made at the 42. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's Garoppolo on first and 10. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Myers. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
I got you. 65.
Garoppolo. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down.
That's any different. Gino I could have took off for a little bit there.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The sack cost them only a yard. It's second and 11. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
21. Here we go.
Garoppolo to throw on second down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
12, fellas, here we go. 21. 11.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down.
No, so many basketball on this.
Inside and incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Adams, the man in motion right.
13. 12. Block. 21. 2.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with
He's
it.
getting better protection for that.
And a turnover on downs. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Prescott. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. Now Prescott. He finds his man, Pollard. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
If your sympathies lie with the defense, you understand how tough it is for linebackers to run with a guy like this. He's going to slip out of the backfield and then work in the middle of the field. And sometimes those defenders get preoccupied with other people moving, and he finds open space and makes a nice play.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Gun. We're going to 53. Hey, kill!
Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. And that's complete to Cooks. Touchdown, Cowboys! Brandon Cooks from 19 yards away. And the Cowboys add 6 to their lead.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Hope you got
away to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing.
There we go, Jimmy.
And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Going quickly out to the right side. And some room to work. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the first down, but they decided keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, the decision paid off indeed. Going to throw deep for the end zone, and that is incomplete.
Looks like they went for the combo play there. A nice ample gain on the ground on the previous play. Going for the big shot on that one unsuccessfully.
Here's 2nd and 10. And the tight end goes in motion left.
Hey, alert! 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 6, 1, Omaha.
Garoppolo again.
Just fuck the DI on that.
Intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he takes this one back.
Just tell me he gonna give me something else if he gonna stay on Adams. He gonna give me fucking what's his name wide open across the middle of the field. I'll just take that.
We're going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
Now the extra point up and good.
Definitely should have been flagged for PI on that.
17-0.
I'm gonna choose Adams in the decoy route.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. 2nd and 5.
Wait. Hey,
In motion right goes Adams. Here's Garoppolo to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. In motion left goes Myers. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Myers in motion right. On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo.
Not through that. Come on now. Stop cheating me.
Defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Past the 20. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 15-yard line. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
11.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Touchdown Raiders. Jacoby Myers as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Garoppolo going to stay on the field with the Raider offense. They'll go for 2. And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. And he'll get in as they're back within a score now. The lead's down to 7.
Does not have a defense. Got to come about to play comeback now. If he's going to stay in 2-man under, we're going to abuse it.
Speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. First down, Prescott.
Oh, that should have been a pick.
Complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Why? Here we go, 47.
Final play of the half, Prescott. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that's going to be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now, because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half. On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 33 yards that time.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? The guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football, right on the money.
It's caught here by Adams. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave it with a second and just a few inches left. Myers in motion right. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And that falls to the ground.
He's running around, bro. Like, that's twice.
Tying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. In motion left goes Myers. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Hey, gun.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Now receiver in motion left. On third down, here comes Jacobs. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Give him 2 on the play there. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal. In motion left goes Myers. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jacoby Myers, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders are back within a score. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Garoppolo looking to throw for it.
This should have been PI.
Intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch.
That keeps the score Cowboys 17, Raiders 14.
Boy, it's only a 1-score game. 3rd quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside
Oh, they're
kick right
going
here.
to kick this bad. I forgot him, guys.
And they've got it. They recovered it.
That's a stupid home field, man. That's
There's a
stupid.
penalty flag down.
Put something in the game like that.
Hey, kill! 47! Go to 54, go to 54. Why? Go, get out there. Everyone, kill!
On 1st and 10, Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and making sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Hey, 47! We're going to 54. Why?
Here's Prescott.
How about that one, folks?
Jake Ferguson, 30 yards. And the Cowboys are able to build on that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team is playing, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Garoppolo. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
21.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
I got
Myers in motion right.
Hey, alert!
Looking to throw. Garoppolo.
Yo, come on, man. You got Jacobs. Come on now.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard
You gotta come back to that.
Well, down 2 scores in the fourth quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it
Where's
was
the money
getting
wide
close.
open
And
like
that
that?
interception
There's
there
no
on the deep
fucking
ball,
way.
that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
We're going to 54. Wide.
Out of the gun, a give to Pollard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, kill.
Prescott from the gun, sliding out of the pocket. And his throw is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. They'll roll him out right. And the Raiders have got him. Tyree Wilson, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Brandon, sometimes I think when we watch games, we're actually watching a living museum because we're seeing the evolution of positions almost with each passing game. How about defensive ends nowadays and the way that they can run almost all the way across the field?
It is unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, they're so strong, but they're so lean, they can move so quick with those bodies.
It's almost unfair. You're supposed to be able to know where a defensive end is supposed to be on every play. These guys flash so quickly, you're not sure where they're going to end up.
I think they're just a product of trying to buy themselves 5 extra yards.
And they want to help their punter out, right? Help with the angle, trying to pin the ball deep. That's exactly what they did there.
Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
You're not picking that a man for real.
This defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
Well, a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. To throw is Garoppolo. Down the left sideline. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Now that's 2 big catches that he's had on this drive alone.
And I can hear it right now. If they give up a 3rd to him, whoever does that, go stand on the other sideline. You're persona non grata on our team at that point.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Adams. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
They'll try to run it in with Abdullah. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Jacobs will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Go to 54. Go to 54. Go to 54. Why?
Throwing here, Prescott. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Under. Go to 53. Here's a 46. 47.
Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be a...
I just wish I had a better quarterback on my team. Just a little bit could scramble, especially when they play man. Being able to scramble is pretty good, but quarterbacks I have don't really have that ability. But I got to get ready for work, fellas. I will see y'all tomorrow night. All right? Appreciate y'all tuning in.